Hi guys, in this video we will talk about teaching pedagogy exam for the licensing process in UAE. We will talk about my experience, how I prepared for it, and I will share all the resources that I have used for the preparation. Before we start the video, I would like to really thank all of you to show us that kind of love. I've been, receiving messages on LinkedIn or social media, then you have been asking for me to upload videos, and I know there was a big gap, but we need to understand that the transition for us was not that easy. Coming from Dubai and moving here in Kenya, we are still adapting to things and we have not fully adapted yet. So it was quite busy, we couldn't upload any video, but all your messages and everything that I have received as in comments, your messages on LinkedIn has inspired me again to start videos, and then this time I'm not gonna let it stop, and we will continue our video, or we will continue spreading information into the international teaching context and especially teaching in UAE. So thanks a lot for your motivation. So without any further ado, let's get the video started. So I started preparing for teaching licensing in August 2021. I booked for the exam first and then looked into the preparation course material, which was my biggest mistake. So I should have looked into the curriculum and the preparatory material and then booked my exam accordingly. So my advice to you is, if you are new to UAE, then you should give yourself at least 2 months to prepare, and if you have been teaching in UAE, then you should give at least yourself a month to prepare for the exam. Now, why that amount of time? Because there are 4 teacher standards in UAE, and then there are elements to those 4 teaching standards, and then there are performance criteria and then performance indicators. Your 4 broad standards are professional and ethical conduct, professional knowledge, professional practice, and professional development. So let's say if we pick one standard, professional and ethical conduct, the first element is respect and promote UAE values, and then one of the performance criteria out of 2 is respect and promote UAE heritage and culture, including Islamic values. And what does that look like in your classroom? Basically, the indicators are integrate the heritage and culture of the UAE into teaching and learning experiences and related activities. So I'm just taking one example. How I used to follow this practice is whenever I'm doing world music, I am bringing UAE and Arabic music, and throughout the year, if I get any opportunity to do Arabic songs or any folk song of Emiratis, like of UAE, then I never used to leave that opportunity. Like in my working of 8 years, in my whole experience of 8 years in Dubai, I have done 5 National Day performances where I have prepared Arabic students with a local song, folk song, and then since I was, I have been teaching in UAE for 8 years, I should have had ideally 1 month to prepare, but I booked the exam, I had exam in 2 weeks, and then I looked into the material. It's just too much. I am going to share a resource with you where on this website, there are 2 websites. One is paid, another one is free for now, but maybe it is going to get paid in the future. I can't say anything about that, but there's a lot of reading material for you. So the website is made in a way that we can clearly see 4 standards, and then that's divided into different elements and then performance indicators. So you can click on that article, read that article, and that's it. That's how I prepared in 2 weeks. If I would have had more time, I would have read it again and again to absorb more information, but I had only 2 weeks to prepare. So I just did a basic reading of all the articles. I did not leave anything, and the only thing new that I found out of my regular practice was the theoretical part. That's according to me. Maybe you are very good in theoretical part and you're not very good in practice because you have not much experience, or maybe you're new to the UAE and Islamic values, and then therefore you are taking more time to understand and to integrate. By just reading all those articles, I was able to give the exam. It was 1.5 hour long, and all the questions are objective based. You get 4 choices and you choose one, and you get a lot of scenarios where they will ask you to pick the right choice as a teacher. Many of the things, if you have been practicing already, you'll be getting it like by just your experience, and some of the things are theoretical. Some of the things that you have to know about, like UAE vision and mission, MOE strategic plan, let's say UAE agenda 2040 now, because 2021 is gone. After that, now we have 2040 happiness agenda. What are the steps that have taken for the well-being for all the staff or all the teachers. So you should know, you should be updated with what the government is doing, what the government is thinking. Like recently there was a code of conduct contract that was being sent digitally to all the teachers. We were supposed to read it and sign it, and then so that was something new. There was not in any book, nothing. Government decided and they sent us a contract. We have to sign it digitally. So that is something that you should be knowing, right? So things like that. What else can I share from my experience? Yes, one thing that I remember after giving the exam was that I called Priya and I was like, you know what? Everybody says that this exam is difficult and it takes time for you to prepare. I think they are right. Actually, the exam was difficult, and I was like, oh my god, what kind of questions are there? So I used common sense up to like 70%, and then 30% was the content that I feel that I read on that website. But the 70% common sense that I'm talking about is also given in those articles. So you read it, you make sure that you read each and every article, and then you'll be filled with so much of knowledge and content that you just use your encyclopedia in your mind to basically answer those questions. Your encyclopedia inside, and then your experience will speak when you sit for the exam. So I will share both the links with you. One is paid and one is free for now, as I said. And the free one, if you just go through all the links, or even if you decide to go for the paid resource, you can just click on About Us section of both the links and see which one convinces you more, and you can just make a choice according to that. I must say that you should give that amount of time, as I mentioned before, for you to prepare. If you don't want to get passed in like 2 or 3 attempts. I was lucky, I got a passing grade in the very first attempt, and I wish that same thing for you. But I will also suggest you to give yourself time to prepare, because there's a lot of stuff that you need to know about, and there's a lot of stuff that you need to read. So this was my experience overall. I'm not gonna go through all those links and read the information that is given on the screen to make this video any longer. Now you do your own research, and if you find any other resource that can help our teaching community to prepare for this exam, please share in the comment section below. This was my first attempt to help you guys and to give you my opinion about the teaching exam. And if you like this video, share this video with other friends or other colleagues, those who are working with you, are in the same boat as you. If you are in India coming to UAE, if you're in UAE recently arrived, or if you have been working in UAE for 1 or 2 years and going to appear for the exam, I hope this video helps. And if you have any more questions related to this, please put it in the comment section. I try always to reply as much as I can, but we always suggest you to opt for the membership. And if you offer membership, that is just one criteria. If you see the money is nothing, it's just for you to address that you are a teacher, you're an experienced teacher, you're a qualified teacher who's passionate enough to work abroad, and then you seek answers to your question. That is the only filter that I've put in to make shortlisted candidates coming to me and asking questions, because most of the time I have people approaching me asking for the job reference or asking questions like how can I apply for the job, and then you will get the question how can I apply for the job under the video that says that gives you information about how to apply for a job basically. So if you're interested, go for the membership and connect with us on our email stringsandstrokes.tutorial@gmail.com, and then I will connect with you. I'm in a country where WhatsApp calls are allowed. If you are in India, we can do WhatsApp calls. Otherwise, we can always do a Zoom meeting. So if you like this video, please like, subscribe and share. Thank you and have a good day.